even, then what?
then
they
it's
might
a
as well
tie.
just quit. Yeah,
This
just
game's
having
going 60 minutes.
Yes, it's like the OD game at TA3.
There was a 1v1. Okay, you're probably actually right that we at BTS have cast our fair share of 1v1. Like, the more I think about it, it's like, okay, we did our BTS 1v1 tournament, we did the
Fistful
summit.
of tangos for a few tangos
We
more.
also, like, casted these random, like, these Chinese tournaments which had 1v1. Like, all the Chinese tournaments have 1v1s.
Yeah.
And there was one, I think it was like an ECL or something. They had it was when FY won the 1v1 tournament, back when he was playing, I mean, still playing support, but
Yeah.
he beat all, like, your top solo mid players. And there was a 50-minute plus 1v1 match in that with Shadow Fiend.
Shadow Fiend versus Shadow?
It was him versus...
Wait, how many kills?
How
Two kills
can
as well?
you- how
it was
can
one kill, first blood.
Oh,
How can you
God.
not push the tower at some point?
Or did they have like Scotty, Daedalus? Like what the hell items did they have at that point? Holy crap.
I think he said you don't farm that much by only farming
No,
one lane.
that's
you don't.
true.
Your farm is actually...
You can't go into the jungle at all, right?
No. I mean, the best you can get farming the lanes is about 250 GPM, something like that.
I think that was when he beat CTY in the final. That was when CTY was like hyped up as being like the best mid player ever. He was like the Chinese RTZ.
Okay, question for you, David. Do you
Answer for you.
you play Dota 1 a little bit.
4.5 years.
That's a little bit. I play 7. Shut up.
okay.
Okay.
7? Seriously?
Yeah, yeah.
What year did you start?
2005.
So you started the year Ice Frog took over?
Into the matchup. MuShi and Dendi
Coincidence?
are going to be... Oh, it's
It's a
slightly
dire
mush-
block.
It's a tie. It's slightly mushy, but Dendi gets the first hit. It's going to be very, very even.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to say is, how do you feel about doing EM on 1v1 matches?
Remember, they didn't take that away for a long time.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
started out in EM, yeah.
Oh no,
That's
EM
easy
still,
mode.
EM still exists in Dota
It
1.
does?
It's not in Dota 2.
I'm
Ah.
surprised. I remember a couple of years ago, just there was a small discussion. I was like, I
Yeah.
don't see why. You think of how many players preferred that back in Dota 1.
Yeah.
It made the game just end faster. I was all for having it because I never really
Well,
played
I think
it
getting
myself.
people into Dota is actually a really good
Yeah.
thing. Because you get farm, you get to actually use items. It's more exciting.
I think the counterpoint at that point was that EM, for the people who don't know, EM you get double the gold per second. You level up almost
Faster.
twice as fast,
Yeah.
and the towers give more gold.
Yeah.
And have not give more gold, have less HP
And do less damage. as
and do
well,
less
so
damage.
you can
So,
tank towers.
so it's a much more aggressive, faster version. Like you can normally be 6 slotted 30 minutes into the game. It's
Yeah.
really fun. You can play 5 carries and get away with it.
Dive towers.
Yeah, of course
yeah.
there's less skill involved because even if you're doing poorly, you're getting a lot of gold. It's League in Dota's purpose, kind
Yeah,
of.
Kind of.
The reasoning or one of the counterpoints for not putting it in Dota 2 was that at the beginning of the game there's so few people that if you segregated them between people playing EM and people playing non-EM, you have longer queue times and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was on the files at some point. There was an easy mode option, but it never materialized as a...
Yeah, I think it would be a mistake to bring it to matchmaking or something like that. But maybe like if it's the first time playing, they get the chance to play it for however X amount of
What
time.
about unranked matchmaking?
Unranked matchmaking,
What's-
EM would be fun, I think.
I feel like it's
So
like how there's ARDM. You can do unranked. You can search for ARDM. You should be able to search for.
Alright, for people like
easy mode.
people that have been playing it for a while, I think that's fine. But look at it from the perspective, and this is my perspective since this is how I started. I played easy mode for a long time. Transitioning to normal mode is actually awful.
Oof, it's
It
so
is
hard.
awful. You don't want to do it.
No, it's so hard. I think
It should be made clear when you first start playing that it's not. I mean, I don't think it should be.
it's not representative
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
actual game of Dota.
Plus, if you play easy mode a lot, people make fun of you. And
Yeah,
nobody wants
You're
that.
a noob playing EM.
Easy mode noob.
Learn to play.
I think the negatives might outweigh the positives in the
Yeah.
end. It's
Yeah,
there's
I think
still an
it's
argument to be
a-
had.
a,
I think.
a fun thing. Maybe in custom lobbies, and that's it. Anyways,
I'm personally very grateful that I actually learned to play on normal mode because I feel like it would take me a lot longer to get good at Dota if I'd started with easy mode. Like my friends are like, "We're not playing easy mode. We're teaching you how to play on normal mode."
I
Is that
I'm-
why you still use legacy keys?
Probably, yeah. I mean,
QWER's easy mode, guys.
yes.
I mean, you played Dota 1 for so long. I'm just used to.
There
I don't know the order of skills. Like I don't know what the first, second, third skill is on so many heroes. So I wouldn't know what the
So
Q is
weird.
for a hero. Like someone
So
says X hero is Q. I'm like, what spell is that? Is that like I know the hotkey for every spell, but
What
not
if
the
you say
order.
like a 3-1-2 somebody go or like a 1-1-2?
I don't know for
You
some
don't.
heroes.
Wow, that's unbelievable, actually. Really?
Yeah.
Not, I'd say, when I say some heroes, I mean like maybe 1 in 10 heroes.
Okay.
Maybe 1 in 20, but there's
So
some
every
heroes I wouldn't
time,
know the
every
order
time
still.
you're in a cast and somebody says a 1-1-2, you're like, wait a second.
Let's
I have to
look
look
down
at
the
this.
tiers.
Let's look at it and see what comes first, second, and third.
Interesting.
The way I learned the hero, like the heroes and spells, was just by each spell's individual hop.
Right.
How do you feel this match is going, by the way?
What do the numbers tell us?
Well, 22-7 versus 17-8, right?
Alright,
So
Blue's
well,
winning.
that
The
is
block-
very telling.
The block was in Dendi's favor very slightly because the range creep got killed right off the bat, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So it could
So-
be 3 in a row then, huh? With the
Mhm.
blocks.
And the Radiant.
Yeah, true that.
What do you think about their color choices? I remember 1v1s in Dota 1, you'd always choose which of the 5
I
colors
I
you
want to point out that you can't choose colors in the...
Okay.
I want to point out 3 things. You can't choose colors on 1v1s. You always go to the first color.
Yeah.
Regardless, Dendi chose the 3rd position in the lobby. He loves
Yeah,
playing
wanted
purple.
purple. Okay.
He likes playing purple in general. And number 3, remember how awesome it was in Dota 1? Your hero would be colored based on the color that you had?
Yep.
So if you were like the Shadow Fiend and you were purple, you have like slight purple hints. Nothing that would really change the color scheme of the hero, but stuff that would say, I'm purple. And there were heroes that looked really cool in some specific color. Omni-Knight Yellow was the bomb.
What,
You
what
have your favorites then, huh?
so what
Favorite
would be
color
your
combo.
guys' go-to colors here? 1v1 SF, let's say in theory, your hero would be colored that and you could choose a color.
I played blue most of my life because I had a server and I hosted.
Okay.
I'd go
Uh,
brown because everybody hated that color.
No, that comes from Han. Brown, orange,
You also have a
scum.
thing for,
They didn't
for
have
fecal
brown?
matter.
That's true.
No, they did have brown, but
Yeah.
like the idea of colors being associated
Yeah,
with
MMR? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
I was
That
a
was
light
fun.
blue kind of guy.
you love
uh,
blue.
light
So
blue.
you were the best
8th
friend.
slot.
You were the best friend of the guy that made people play. Because in general, like there's a guy that's
No,
a
no,
host.
not the dire side light blue, the pale blue.
Yeah, that's the second one. Like you get blue and then you get
No, no.
light blue. It's the second color.
Well, that
It's-
means
it's-
teal.
It's blue. Okay, blue.
What
whatever you wanna
what
call
do you
it.
call the blue on the dire side? The dire side blue, the 3rd slot on the dire. So
I'd
there's
have to look.
pink,
I can't remember.
gray, and then there's that light blue.
Yeah, the other light blue. Yeah, you can call teal.
one
the
is- one
okay,
is-
so you're light blue. The dire the light
Yeah,
blue.
one
dire
is
light
light
blue.
blue, and
Okay,
one
never
is
mind.
teal or turquoise or whatever.
Yeah.
you wanna
Turquoise.
call it.
Yeah.
I call the radiant one teal or turquoise. Light blue to me is the
I think
dire
cyan might be the actual.
Cyan.
term for
No,
it,
it's
right?
more teal than cyan. I know colors.
Okay, that's true. That's a good point.
I would trust Bruno in colors.
I just don't choose to name them because if I go and saying, "Oh, it's the salmon-colored MuShi," people will look at me.
It's periwinkle sea blue.
Very winkle see.
So Dendi's crushing, by the way. I just looked up.
Yeah.
I haven't actually been watching this game.
Oh, crushing, not crashing. Okay.
Yeah,
You know, in
that's right.
Spanish, you can't recognize sometimes the U sound and the A sound, so crushing and crashing sounds the same. And it's completely the opposite. If he was crashing,
Yeah.
he would be falling in shambles. But he's crushing. What's MuShi's level? Is he keeping up in level at least?
Nope.
Ooh.
Level
almost
3
one level
raise.
behind.
He's gonna have to hope for like a kill at level 7. I feel.
Yeah.
Mushi's gonna have to go for the like YOLO point in ulti, maybe at level 8 even, just so he can catch Dendi by surprise with some extra damage. I don't know. When you're this far behind,
Yeah, that is also the thing about these kind of matchups. It's you start snowballing and it's very, very hard
Yeah.
to come back. You still can get your farm based on.
Oh my goodness!
Oh wow!
Was
How
that
we
like-
were saying?
wow!
So he had like the ZXC raise. Did he have like an extra raise, like the V raise there? 'Cause
Yeah.
that looked
That looks so.
here we go with the
fourth- the
legacy
Mu-
keys again.
Out
the
of
Mushi
nowhere.
4th raise. Like I didn't realize SF had a 4th raise because that's
Cliff.
what that looked like.
Cliff.
Dendi got pretty cocky with that regen in his bottle. Didn't
Not
even
lift.
get to use it.
Yeah.
Not
I think
Cliff.
he's like, I've got such a big advantage if I play greedy and get the most out of this, like use all my HP and mana, and Mushi uses his, like use an extra raise, he gets an even bigger advantage, but he got way
Well,
too-
that
yeah.
advantage is all but
Yeah.
gone right now. It's 43 to
So-
41,
That also gives Mushi a big tower. I mean, we've seen Mushi
Yes.
rat to victory on this Shadow Fiend.
and
Shadow
he's
Fiend.
also a level advantage now. He used to be level 6, now he's level 8.
Oh man, he
And,
could actually.
Dendi.
What's the rune?
I think he
Okay.
could get the kill with this invis.
It's just a bounty. So Dendi knows it's like it's
A
a
normal
non-bounty
rune,
rune.
yeah.
Yeah. It's a haste invis, and he won't see.
What
Okay,
color would you
comes
call
out.
the bounty rune?
Orange?
Yeah, I would call it orange. People have disagreed with me though.
It's kind of yellowish, but illusion is yellow, so.
Yeah, it can't be yellow, right?
Yeah,
Yellowish
right.
orange. We'll just go with
Tan. You call it tan?
tan. No, tan is my like beige almost.
Jonquil.
I feel. Man, we've talked about a lot of colors.
Yes.
Also, you have to, I mean, different parts of the, like, at least looking at the bottle, like, it has a fade going. So I feel like one side of the boundary ring is not the same color as the other side.
Yeah, that's true. There's
But
a
the region is
combination.
green all around. The invis is purple all around. The haze is red all around.
Is the
most-
Invis really? It's not full purple. It's like a. It's like a combination.
What are you gonna call it? Lilac?
No. It's like a faded purple. Whatever color that would be.
What? Indigo?
It's not bad.
Okay. We can go with indigo.
What's your favorite color, Bruno?
I don't understand why that is a question.
It is a question. It's like
No,
having a favorite
what's the-
number.
Okay, double race, no third race. Then he has to.
Where's the fourth raise, MuShi? Because
Yes.
the V raise.
Man, he's put a lot of
That should
damage
be
on
that
his
should be his ultimate.
That should be his Ag Scepter upgrade.
Accept an upgrade for.
You get a fourth and a fifth raise. Not just a because I feel like a fourth raise isn't a big enough.
Wait,
buff,
where would
okay?
No, no,
Fourth and
no, no,
fifth
no,
race
no, no,
be?
no, no. I like it. Like you get a fourth targetable race
Yeah. As Ag Scepter upgrade, you mean?
as an aspect upgrade. So you get like kind of like a Lina stun, but not a stun, of course. Like
Right.
hey, you target whatever you want.
Oh, target. Like you target the area.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking like you have a fourth and fifth raise, which are like a different raise.
No. Yeah, I'm saying like you get
What
Z,
the hell would
X,
you
C.
bind with that?
That's where the skill
That's
comes.
where the
D.
legacy skills
Z.
come into play, huh?
D,
So,
ZXC,
so
R,
his
D,
QWE for his raises. That's right. He has
Radiant's
two
middle
passes.
tower
Or
is
D or
taking
F.
damage.
QW and yeah, then some D. Yeah, D.
Oh, this could be big. Although MuShi getting close to taking out this tower. Oh boy. He could just dive it at some point.
He just needs to get like a. He needs to be full HP and get like a haste or a DD rune, and he wins the game. And he.
Well, he's gonna.
Oh, Cardi might get this himself.
Yeah, Cardi.
No, the fortify.
He should have glyphed before when he was dead. I'm surprised he didn't
Yeah.
glyph then.
Dendi's
Mistake.
coming from behind.
Okay, Mushi just
goes.
goes. Yeah.
He's gonna be a good sport. He doesn't
Nah,
want
nah. He's not gonna be a good sport. He's
He
tournament
wants
on
all
the line.
glory.
You're gonna win. You're gonna go down. You're gonna go to the forest. You're gonna just go there. There's no glyph. One hit and you win.
to be fair, he did first blood Dendi. I mean, most people's minds, you get the first kill, you win. So.
Yeah. But I see no shame whatsoever in ratting this out.
Is he going for the loop-de-loop?
Well, there's no runes.
What
Maybe.
I mean, he can literally
Dendi knows he's gonna cut him off. Dendi needs to.
he can literally ignore Dendi.
He just
Run,
ran out. Oh, this
two
could be it.
races. Oh, he misses the third one.
He could just still go and just take it.
Yeah, there's no glyph. Oh man, Dendi needs an observer. He gets
Yeah.
He needs to like hide in the trees and get like a full damage Requiem. This is where you just sell all your items and buy.
He doesn't have Requiem.
Oh, this might be it.
Oh, Dendi's got no HP.
It's gonna take
MuShi,
just
please.
one hit. Don't even need a second one. Might
Oh,
actually
the
get
blind
the kill.
races everywhere.
Raises don't want the tower down.
Okay.
Just the one right click.
GG. Mushi takes the championship.
MuShi Chai.
Dendi kind of pulled a Chavost with that regen rune. Got
Yeah.
really cocky.
Yeah. He was too ahead for his own good. Try to be a sport. Give a little bit of wiggle room to Mushi. Mushi, you give him the hand, he takes your elbow.